Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Get Play Soon. Also welcome to the episode 20 of Leetcode SQL 50 challenge. In the previous video, under the topic sorting and grouping, we have completed the first problem. Now, before going to the second problem, I would like to revise you with a function called dateDiff. In the previous videos, we have already used this dateDiff function. As the name itself suggests, it will return the difference between the dates. So, in the syntax, we will give interval date1 and date2. Interval we can write as date, month or year, what we are going to find the difference, and we will give date 1 and date 2. When we use this dateDiff function, it will return the difference between the dates. Okay, now getting started with the problem. User activity for the past 30 days 1. In this problem we have only one table, that is activity table. It consists of user ID, session ID, activity date and activity type. Here generally a user is called active user only if he made at least one activity on one particular day. Active user means one activity should be made by the user. Okay, we are supposed to calculate the daily active user count for a period of 30 days, and the 30 days should be end on 2019/7/27th date inclusively, including the 27th. Okay, so this is what we are supposed to find. These are the dateDiff conditions that we are going to use. I'll give you an example table. Here we have activity table. Understand the columns given by the question. So let's see for the user ID 1. This guy with the session ID 1 on 20th of that month, he did 3 activities: open session, scroll down session, end session. User ID 2 with the session ID 4 on 20th, he did 1 activity, open session, 2 activities on send message and end session on 21st. Okay. So 2 activities on 21st, 1 activity on 20th with the session ID 4 by user ID 2. So these are the columns given by the question. We don't need to go deep with these things because the question is pretty simple. The question should be calculating active user of 30 days ending with this. So all we are going to consider is the activity date column. Okay. So in the output you can see here we have 2 columns, day and active users. So whatever we need in the output we will mention under the select statement. So activity date, as the column name should be day, and active users, we'll see how to calculate this from the activity table. Now in the question they gave us 2 conditions. The period should be 30 days and the second thing is it should be ended on 27th of that month. Now we are writing 2 dateDiff conditions. The first condition you can see is activity days is within 30 days of 27th of that month. 27th of that month, activity date is a column. So it will go into the table and in the activity date column, each and every row, it will take the value and with this 27, it will check the difference between these two. If it is less than 30, then this condition is satisfied. Why we are doing this? Because it should be less than 30. So the condition will also include the dates after 27th, 30 days after 27th also, because for example -5 is also less than 30. So we are mentioning less than 30. After 27, if you calculate, you will get negative values, -5, -10, all these things are less than 30. So to get rid of such errors, to get rid of considering values after 27, we are writing one more dateDiff condition where given date comma activity date is greater than or equal to 0. So what happens when we do greater than or equal to 0 is it selects only those dates where activity days is on or before this given date, that is 27th of 7th. Also we are grouping by the activity date because why we are grouping is with the same activity date we have 3 rows here with the same user ID and session ID. Here again same are there, right? So to get rid of any disturbances we are grouping by the activity date. After that you can see here for the active users, when the where condition is satisfied, then only those values will be considered and we are grouping by the activity date, right? So finally we will count distinct user ID. Why we are taking distinct user ID is to get rid of any duplicate values in the result. So we will return the count. As you can see, active users are 2 and 2. Okay. So this is how we solve this problem. I hope you understood. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you have any doubts, make sure you comment below. That's it from my side. Please stay tuned for the next video.